Hey, welcome back to Moonlight Ranch. Today we're going to start getting to work. So our 10-meter dome, when we bought it, it actually came with a platform, which we were hoping that we would be able to use in our build, but unfortunately it's not going to work. So the way this platform was put together is not quite up to code, especially for the way we're going to be building it, which is actually just right behind me over there on the other side of these trees. But we're going to be building it up on a raised platform overlooking the valley over there. And unfortunately, that's just not going to work with this platform. So there's actually some silver linings here because the wood we have here is in really good condition overall. It's all pressure treated. It's got hangers, so we can reuse all of that. It's got even hangers to put our little foam board insulation on, so the bottom of the deck can be insulated. So we're going to be taking that apart for the geodome, but we're actually going to use it to make platforms for our small bell tops. So let's get to work. It's raining. Not only is it raining, but there's some pretty big lightning. That was sweet. And thunder. So I'm gonna find something else to do for the day. But I'm not particularly mad about the rain, because it's been one so cool. I love thunderstorms. It's been a dry year, so I'm actually stoked about this. So let the rain fall down.
Can you take off your shoes? Except over. Go on.
3, 2, 1, blast off! All right, we are next day now. Yesterday was quite rainy, which again, I'm not complaining about. So right now I'm just gathering up some of my tools. I just attached this box to the back of my four-wheeler here so we can throw some tools back there. Got some tools up here in the truck. Open up. Again, everything is so disorganized right now, so we're gonna need my saw and a battery. Let's make sure we have a battery. Let's toss that in the box here. See, I've got. Let's make sure that's charged. Still got some battery, so we'll do that. We'll probably throw another battery on the charger, so we'll be ready to go. All right, got some tools out that might need. For sure, we'll need impact and other bits. Got another battery that I'm gonna toss on the charger. I'm gonna get a chalk line so we know where to cut, and then just some tools that are always good to have. Got hammer here, cat's paw, pliers, and chisel, as well as a pencil. Always need a pencil. So I'm just gonna get these all into our box here with the saw. This lens is so up close. I'm gonna have to figure out some new ways of filming, because right now I'm just using my iPhone, which is not ideal. Oh, let me put this on the charger. So one of the projects that I desperately need to get to is organizing out here my whole shop, because it is just full of stuff. It's got everything, all our inventory for. Is that not plugged in? All right, give me a sec. All right, this is charging now. Oh, that one's full. I'll swap them out then. I tell you what, doing everything one-handed is not the best way to do it. All right. So we will trade out these batteries. That one out of the saw. This one in. All right. Let's see if I can put this on better than when I took it off. I'm gonna have to figure out how to free up my hands. Okay, so let's see, make sure we got what we need. For sure I'm gonna need a chalk box, those impact bits, saw. All right, no worries. If we need to come back, we can certainly do that. So let's ride over. Okay, we are gonna ride over to where we're cutting this apart. It's not too far. I just wanted this so I could have all my tools with me without having to carry them. Okay, here we are. Here's the platform. Let's park up over by this tree. Okay, so I was looking at this platform, kind of planning out how I can reuse a lot of this, because we got some good woods, some hardware and things that are absolutely usable. What I figured was basically splitting it in half. Let's come up here to the top. Okay, so about right here, we'll separate it in half right there. One side we'll be able to use as a platform for one of the bell tents. The other side, same thing. Over with these ends, let's come over here now. We're gonna keep this rounded part, as from about there over will be a deck platform for the bell tents, kind of the front entryway. And then we're gonna be chopping the sides off on both ends. So we need, I'll have to check my measurements, about 13 feet. I'll have to double check that so we don't cut off too much, but 13 feet of usable area. So it'd be square, 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 and then rounded deck here at the front. Okay, I have put my measurements on there. I'm gonna cut at 14 feet with 7 feet in the middle. So measuring 7 feet on each side, and start with there. I'm giving myself, 6 extra inches because it's not all put together at the moment from when we transported it here. But that will give us extra room to get it down to exactly what we need it after we move it. Okay, so I've gone around, made those measurements and marked them on here. And now I am going to get my chalk box and mark out where to cut. And bring it across, carefully so I'm not hitting things. Then I will bring it down onto my mark on this end and pluck it so it marks all the way across. Broke the string. Oh, shoot. Pulled it inside.
Oh
Take this
no.
whole thing apart to fix that.
What does it do?
It's just chalk. So so rather than measuring every spot, you measure on the ends and then snap that, and then you can see you've just marked every.
Gotcha.
Why does
Oh, I broke it.
why does it broke it?
He didn't mean to break it. He did it on accident.
Why he broke it?
See what we can do from there.
Why he broke it?
He didn't
Not much
mean
chalk on
to.
it.
I hate broken.
Alright, well, might as well film for content. So, chalk box here. Snapped while I was measuring it, and when I was reeling it in, I went too far, just not paying attention. So, gonna have to take the chalk box apart. Let's see if we can do this without making too much of a mess. Okay. Just a couple screws hold it together, so we'll try not to lose those. Try not to make too much. Oh, and it's gonna mess.
There you go.
Is it going?
It looks like it is. Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, okay.
It's like crowning. There it is.
Wow.
Birth of the string.
Okay, now before I do anything else, I'm gonna tie it on here because I've done this before where you go through all that work and then it does the same thing, goes right through the hole. You gotta take the whole thing apart again, which is not fun. And if you're like me, it takes
12 minutes and 17 seconds.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. And then fixed it. All right, let's go fill this up. We have the chalk box out already. We're gonna just fill it up with chalk, so it's good to go. Those lines I was doing were pretty faint, so all you gotta do is open that up and put some chalk in there. Give it a shake so it goes down. This isn't really a how-to channel, so I'm just gonna do it. I can explain everything I'm doing.
Can I go in the straw?
All right. Get plenty of chalk on that line. All right. Let's head back over there. The funniest story about this chalk box, it used to suck. Every time you'd pull it in, it'd be super hard and was just a pain in the butt. It took more time than it was worth. But one day I was working on a roof, dropped it, and it's worked great ever since. So sometimes it's worth it to drop your tools. Okay, so we got our lines marked and now we're just gonna cut those spots. Got the cuts done that I need to get done, but in the process I smashed my finger with a rock. Got a little blood on there, but it just shows that I put my blood and sweat into this.